was 12, I was trying to impress some girls, as you do. And I was riding my bike with rollerblades on, pedaling like this, bike blading. And you probably can't see my legs, but I'm pedaling with my legs right now. And I was going down a hill, my rollerblade brakes got caught in the gears, and I flew over the handlebars, broke both arms at the same time, was in casts for 6 months, and my doctor recommended magic as physical therapy. And that's how I became a magician. And that's why I do gestures like this a lot, because I healed. I'd always wanted to be a magician. And then I think I always, I would grow up as a kid watching The Price is Right with Bob Barker. When I would pretend to be sick from school, 11 a.m., Bob Barker would come on. And so that was kind of like how I was introduced to the idea of being a host. And then Johnny Carson was my idol. When I was really young, my parents would let me stay up and watch Johnny Carson. And they told me that he started as a magician, so I thought, oh, well, magic can lead to other things. So I kind of always knew in the back of my mind that you can be versatile, but magic was always my favorite thing. At first, when I was doing magic, I was like a very serious magician. I'd put on a tuxedo and I would make birds appear without any irony. And then I realized that that's kind of silly. So it's much, for me, it was more palatable to try to be funny while doing magic because it was just my style. I feel like it's harder for them to relate to someone who's being very stoic and serious and, powerful because, we know you're not really magical, so lighten up. So comedy kind of came out of it. Live in the moment. So I put this in my show and I kind of make it the thesis of the show, like the idea of the problem is I am on my phone all the time. So this is this is my go-to, if there's nothing to say, if there's nothing immediately entertaining me, this is what I do, you know what I mean? So I figured what better way to get me to stop doing that than to preach the opposite in my show so that every night I can kind of say it and remind myself, and it's a good message to spread, just the idea of, there's nothing better than interacting with real people and having moments with people, and if you're at a show, don't be on your phone so you can actually experience what this person's putting out before you, And in college, I think the idea of living in the moment is important because I look back on my college as the best 4 years ever, and I feel like it happened so fast, but at the time you kind of feel like it's gonna last forever, but looking back, it's like, wow, that was really fast. And I feel like in college, you really do want to live in the moment, before shit gets real, and you don't have a safety net anymore. So live in the moment.